guess you can't see this clearly, but the website that's behind me here, this is the BloomX website. Yung website niya is what's right under my name right now, www.bloomx.app. So that website allows you to buy and sell 250 different cryptocurrencies directly for your pesos. So you can go from your GCash wallet, your Paymaya wallet, your BPI account, your BDO account, your Union Bank account. You can deposit there with us, BloomX. You can turn it into Ethereum. You can turn it into USDT. You can turn it into, any exotic cryptocurrency. Kasi we handle 250 nga eh. So it is, it's built with Binance. Actually, what's happening underneath that is it's actually the real Binance order book underneath it. But we've created a peso trading layer on top. So it's very deep order book, pero pesos lahat ng prices. So it makes it a lot easier for Filipinos to try it out and use it. The minimum order size is only 600 pesos. So you can go in with very little money. You can try anything. You can try small amounts. But yun nga, the vouchers that we're giving away, parang ita-type in nyo lang siya dun sa site, and then you'll immediately get 2,000 pesos in your balance. And you can do whatever you want with that. Obviously, I hope that you will buy Bitcoin with it, but I'm not gonna force you to do that. Like, you can buy whatever crypto you want. You can buy XRP, XLM, all the way down to like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with yung Axie Infinity. So like yung mga tokens nila, SLP, AXS, you can buy all of those things. So yung first 100 users namin puro Axie Infinity players na Pinoy.
Oh, nice.
Kasi naghahanap sila ng way na ma-liquidate agad yung SLP earnings nila. And our site is the easiest way to do it kasi you go direct SLP to PHP. Yung PHP, withdraw mo, diretso, nasa GCash mo na siya in 30 seconds. So, it's pretty good, pretty useful for people who are playing blockchain games a lot.
And I think for the benefit of our viewers and listeners, BloomX is registered with the Banco Central.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure that's always a question. So they're registered with the Banco Central. That's why they offer the counterpart in peso.
Yes. You need to be licensed by the Banco Central in order to do anything like this. We were the third company in the country to receive its license from the Banco Central. And then yun nga, so we're using that, and we're parang basically what we're doing here is we're connecting Pinoys directly with the Binance exchange without necessarily letting them log on to Binance. No, so instead we're putting that peso bridge in the middle. The Binance itself can't actually operate in the Philippines directly. Kasi wala silang lisensya dito eh. So they can let people register and log into their website, pero technically hindi ka pwedeng mag-offer ng services mo directly to Filipinos in exchange for peso.
There's a nice question in the chat box from Dan about BloomX.
So let's have that as the first question. Okay, this one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So does BloomX allow users to hold their own coins in their own private wallets, or do you hold them similar to the way CoinZetPage or ABRA holds them? Good question.
So it's a very good question. In the case of BloomX, yung target market kasi namin are beginners. And like as I was explaining earlier, although I believe in your coins, your keys, yung whole motto na yon, I understand that many people are not comfortable doing that. So yung first goal ng Bloom is to make it easy. So when you log in with a normal email and password and yung Google Authenticator mo. So may 2FA security siya. But it doesn't ask you for things like your seed phrase. You don't have to do stuff like that in the BloomX app. You can buy and hold there. But if you want to have total control over your holdings, what we recommend is that you just withdraw it. Put it in your own wallet, maybe even buy yung hardware devices, no, like yung Ledger Nano or yung Trezor or things like that. So labas na yun dun sa scope ng BloomX app. What we're trying to do is be very friendly for beginners. The idea na ikaw na mismo yung humahawak nung funds mo, nung crypto mo, it's more of a second stage. That's for advanced users na. maybe we'll eventually expand to that later on. But at the moment, parang yung focus namin is to make it as beginner friendly as possible.
BloomX vision is to connect typical Filipino people to the blockchain. So that's BloomX offer NFT marketplace or planning to have one in the future.
Okay.
Bilang
so,
artist
alright.
at may-ari ng BloomX, di ba?
Yeah, okay. All right. So I'll tell you. Okay. So the first question was yung vision ng Bloom, no. So yes, 100%. Our vision is to connect normal Pinoys with cryptocurrencies in a safe way, in a secure way, in a simple way. So we're making some shortcuts para hindi mo kailangan isipin masyado yung like there's a lot of technical jargon when you're trying to get into crypto for the first time, and many people find that intimidating. So in my case, my personal goal was I wanted to be able to give my dad a crypto exchange that he could actually use himself. Yun yung parang personal goal ko. He still hasn't used it though, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get him to use it. Hopefully, I'll eventually succeed there. Anyway, does Bloom ever offer an NFT marketplace? We won't have to, because Binance is. So Binance is launching their own NFT marketplace in July.
In June.
So just
June,
in
July.
2 months. Well, something like June and July yung sinabi nila, and you know, parang there's this saying that it always takes longer than you think. So, yun. I feel like it's probably gonna be more like July.
BSC yan, ano? Yan si Binance, if ever.
I'm going to bet that it's BSC. I'm gonna bet that you buy with BNB. And I'm going to bet na since hindi siya on-chain, lahat ng transfer fees are gonna be free. Kasi pinapasa mo lang siya sa loob ng Binance ecosystem eh. So libre lahat yun eh. Oh, by the way, sorry. So that's one other advantage pala of using BloomX. Because we're built on top of Binance, pag naglilipat ka ng crypto from us to Binance or Binance to Bloom, it's free. There's no cost to it. So wala kang gas fees, wala kang network fees.
Inter-transfer lang, no? Inter-platform transfer lang yun.
Nasa loob lang kasi siya ng ecosystem ng Binance. So libre yung paglipat mo ng coins mo. So that's a really big deal for, for people who are actively already trading in Binance. So that's one of the things. And so going back to the question, NFT marketplace, that's definitely going to be something that Binance is launching. They've already announced it. Bloom is probably not going to need to do that. All we're going to need to do is support the artists that list there. Because if you're an artist and you sell your artwork for BNB or some other crypto, you're gonna need a way to turn that into pesos eventually, because I assume that you still have credit card bills, electricity bills, and all of that stuff. So yun. So sa BloomX dadaan yun. And our goal is to make that as simple as possible, so that the artists don't need to be super techy in order to, benefit from this stuff. They just need a simple platform that kind of solves most of the more fundamental problems for them.